Guys, it's official. The Z08 is the fastest American sports car around the famous Nürburgring track. GM revealed the official time, which they have been teasing us for weeks about. We're going to talk all about that, as well as the next giveaway of this channel, which is live at this point with prizes. You can win, multiple ways to enter. So it's all exciting news that we're going to share all in today's video. So thanks for tuning into the channel, guys, where we talk Corvette news, do product review videos, how to install videos, and the occasional car drive and car show all around Corvettes. My name is Carlos, and if you like what you hear and you want to know when these kind of videos drop, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join in on the community, and yeah, just join in on the fun. Okay, so getting into our news video this week, we are looking at the Nürburgring times for the C8 Corvette, particularly the Z06, ZR1, and ZR1X. We've been long expecting these track times to come out. I mean, the Nürburgring track is 12.9 miles long and arguably is the benchmark racetrack for many of these different manufacturers that feature sports cars and test how fast their cars can truly go. Now, this whole venture started out so many months ago with the ZR1 breaking lap records at multiple famous American racetracks, including the likes of VIR and Road America. But this time it's even bigger because they went to the Nürburgring track. Alrighty, so let's not beat around the bush. How fast did these actual Corvettes go? Well, starting off with the Z06, we have an impressive lap time of 7 minutes, 11 seconds, 11.826 seconds to be specific. So not a bad starting point for just the Z06, and kind of fun to think about that my car, in theory, that's a Z06, if it was set up the same way that they set up theirs, could probably pull off a lap time like that. So, and then you have the ZR1, which did its time around 21 seconds faster, putting down a lap time of 6 minutes, 50.763 seconds. Mind you, this takes the number 7 spot of the fastest production car and officially by itself dethrones the Mustang GTD for the fastest American production car. A feat that's pretty darn impressive when you think about it, simply from the fact that these drivers that put these lap times are engineers. They're not professional race car drivers, which is insane to me. To think about them pulling such a feat off. I know with them being so intimately familiar with that car, that they're going to be fast around the track, but it's fun to think that they're not actual professionals and they're just, you know, engineer, like an engineer like me. I can't put it any other way than that. That kind of excites me just in that in itself. And then lastly, we're looking at the ZR1X in its lap time, which, get this, it gets sub 6 minute 50 seconds at 6 minute and 49.275 seconds. That takes the number 5 spot away from the Porsche GT3 RS, which is absolutely an insane accomplishment. I mean, seriously, we now have a Corvette in the number 7 and the number 5 spot on this famous racetrack against cars significantly more expensive MSRP for MSRP comparison. And I get there's going to be people that will be like, well, of course it went faster. It's got 400 more horsepower than the Mustang GTD, or with all that horsepower and power, it barely is faster than that Porsche. But here's the thing. While I can appreciate what those other cars can do and how fast they are on their own, these production cars aren't limited by things like horsepower, because whether it's because of racing or law limitations, I mean, Ford and Porsche could have added more horsepower to their designs, but they felt it was appropriate balance between horsepower, lightness, maneuverability for going as fast as they could. And there's a point where more horsepower, you know, does bring in diminishing returns when it costs extra weight, maneuverability costs, all those different things. But Chevy's racing formula says that there's more gas in the tank with the added horsepower, and proved it by ultimately making a faster tracking car. It doesn't matter how you get there. If you're faster around the track full-fledged than your competition and you're doing it for fractions of the cost, you're doing something right and winning. And I mean, I'm not saying this to bash the other car manufacturers or brands, because I mean, if I had unlimited funds, I would be the first to, you know, say I would get myself a Porsche and a Mustang GTD along with my ZR1X. But the reality is that this is all a good thing for us consumers, because when innovation brings a clear winner, it brings about major competition that ultimately results in these other manufacturers taking a hard look at themselves and wondering how they can keep up. And all of this translates into faster cars that us as car enthusiasts can enjoy. So this accomplishment from Chevy is not only something to be celebrated for, my fellow Corvette friends, but by other car guys that lean towards the other brands, because that'll mean they'll eventually look forward to cars that could outshine the ZR1X. So I hope that puts things into perspective for everyone, but definitely let me know what you think about in regards to these new lap times. Are you happy with them? Did you think it was going to be a little bit faster? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you think. Okay, so the next piece of news is channel news, and like I mentioned in the beginning part of this video, the next giveaway of the channel is now live. And we have two sets of pieces that we're giving away that I'm excited to announce, one from a longtime sponsor of the channel and another from a new sponsor actually. Now I'm planning on adding more items to this giveaway like I did for the last one, but for now this is a good start to kind of get things, rolling. And the first item is from our veteran sponsor Solar Performance, where we're going to be giving away a throttle controller that will work for your C6, C7, or C8 Corvette. It's pretty awesome little piece of tech that not only allows you to customize your throttle input, but get rid of some of that laziness that you would feel in the OEM ramped up throttle setup. But on top of that, it also acts as its own throttle kill switch, which is something that's recognized by certain insurance companies even as a theft deterrent, which ultimately can actually save you a little bit of money, which by the way is something you could always just buy outright if you decide, and you can use my discount code to save yourself a little bit of money. It's an over $200 item, and we're going to be giving it away on the channel. And then the next item on the giveaway also deals with auto theft and security, and it is the CarLock Discrete Independent GPS system that you can put on your ride that'll give you 24/7 monitoring of your car's location. The kit works with your phone, so it lets you know when your car has been not turned on, bumped into, moved. It'll all let you know via the app when your car is doing something and you're not around it. And on top of notifying you, it logs all of that tracking system in its own cloud system, so that even if a thief notices after stealing your car, who probably just finished hiding it, you'll be able to tell police exactly where it was. It comes with the module, a car tag for easy arming and disarming when you just simply walk away from your vehicle, discrete connectors so you can better hide the whole tracker, and a 1-year subscription to their cloud system. It's a package deal that sells for about $240, and it's also part of the giveaway. Again, if you're interested and don't want to wait, you can always check my links and my discount code to save yourself a little bit of money. Now, the important thing is, how do you enter this giveaway? Well, just like last time, you'll be able to enter the giveaway by simply just commenting NuHorizon. That will give you one free entry into the giveaway. It's one entry per user per person that'll put you in the running. And then just like last time, if you're wanting more chances to win, which made a difference in the last giveaway too, I'm having that every $5 spent through a thanks donation will also give you an extra entry into the giveaway. It makes a big difference and not only helps support the channel, but future giveaways as well. And currently I will be setting the giveaway deadline to the end of September. So like I said, there's more items I do plan on adding to this giveaway, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, I definitely encourage you to subscribe to the community, and yeah, we will see you next time. Take care, guys.